So the phenomenal season of the Seattle Kraken has finally come to an end after being knocked out by the Dallas Stars in Game 7 of Round 2. So now we're going to look back at the Seattle Kraken season, what this means for their future, and what this incredible playoff run will mean for their fan base as well. So starting off with this season, I think if you're a Kraken fan, or even if you don't really watch the Kraken too much, you have to look at this team and say, congratulations, because there was a lot of controversy with this team after they went into the expansion draft and had a pretty tough start to their franchise. Coming off a season where they didn't make the playoffs after the Vegas Golden Knights did a huge run with their first few seasons, it was tough to watch the Seattle Kraken go through their issues. A lot of people were saying they should blow it up, trade a couple of the players that they got because they didn't have a real star, which a lot of people seem to think you need in the NHL nowadays. But looking at this season and not really watching too much Kraken hockey until the playoffs started, I honestly really enjoy watching their team. Through and through, all four lines, their entire decor, and their goaltending is pretty solid. I mean, there's no one guy that I would say, hey, give the puck to, they're going to steal a game. But there's like 10 guys on their team who I would say could be a big difference maker. Especially guys coming up in their farm system like Matty Beniers and Shane Wright. I think people forget that they have him as well. But the Kraken this year, they exceeded expectations and they knocked off the defending Stanley Cup champions in the first round after making the playoffs, which I bet nobody had them doing. Then in the second round, they take a very deep Dallas Stars team to Game 7 and almost pulled out, just losing 2-1. And I think that series in general actually is more about the Dallas Stars than it is about the Kraken, because I think the Stars are just on a mission this year and their roster is a lot better than people give them credit for. But focusing on the Kraken, this is a tough spot to be in now, because what do you do if you're the Kraken organization? Is this a one-off year? Is this that one year that you're like, oh, maybe they just pulled through because it was a little bit of a hectic season for a lot of teams? Or do you say, hey, while we're ahead, we have these pieces, we're going to trade some of them off, keep building for a younger team surrounding Matty Beniers and also Shane Wright with a few more pieces? Or do you kind of run it back with this squad and say, hey, we believe in this squad, we believe in this organization and the team that we have. Keep working on Shane Wright, maybe adjust a few things, maybe a goaltender, because who knows if Philip Grubauer is going to do what he did in the playoffs again, or do you want to keep riding with Martin Jones? That's a little bit of a question mark for the team. But all in all, congratulations to the Seattle Kraken. You took a lot of flack for your decisions with the expansion draft, and you came back swinging, making the playoffs, and doing a phenomenal job to bring in new fans. But let me know what you guys think about the Seattle organization and how you think they should move forward with this club. Make sure you like and comment your opinions below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I'll see you in the next one.